Hello, and welcome to another round of Terraformers. We are trying to keep up with the devs as they're adding in newer, higher levels of difficulty, idealistic, utopian plus. Today, let's do a fun resource extraction, Red Mars. Baby, let's go. Red Mars is kind of a fun one because you don't actually care about terraforming that much other than keeping people happy. Going expansive. I didn't even look at the other ones. I saw expansive and I said, done. I love expansive. It's my favorite, and it's super viable in Red Mars. We're not going for happiness, so we'll go for a resource extraction, dude. Nitrates, fine by me. Let's explore over here, get some of that sweet, sweet titanium. And in our first area, let it load in. We'll still align ourselves for a happiness cluster, but there is two connections. The first of which will be on a titanium mine. The second of which I'm hoping to do an expansion hub with. Not sure where. It's going to take several rounds of exploration before we know. Let's get a card for energy production. A rocky plain on the heights. Not bad. Not bad. This also could be an expansion site. Food production is fine. Let's keep going. Aquifer. Don't mind. Archeron? Not sure about Archeron, what that's about, but very cool. We'll get a building that uses nitrates, fine. Not sure what to send out just yet. I do want to bring in nitrates, so let's short-term export some energy to long-term produce energy. We'll keep exploring, find some more tiles. Not incredible, but at least there's the water mine there, so I'm still okay with the expansion hub. And one more. Almost certainly want the titanium. Energy production is so important. 10 food. See, these are all a bunch of blank tiles, really, but we don't mind. So we're going to expand out to here, and then expansion hub for 3 new locations. One of which will be a mine, another one will be a rover exploration center. And because we have the bus, we don't actually need this expansion hub. So we can destroy it. We just used it to get a quick expansion into 3 new zones. And that's fine by us. Now we're going to pick titanium because titanium is king in this game. Also, we're going to need more tritium, but we've actually found some down here, so... Perfect. We're still exporting some tritium or some energy. Robots. Let's go. Robots. Very good. Scan over to here. Another deposit of titanium. Scan down here. Silicates. Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, do not fix it. We still have another expansion, and because we have the bus, we can go 2 steps away without incurring a happiness penalty, which we are fond of. I really want to not export our energy anymore. We'll start doing silicates. Water coming in is going to be good for the greenhouse farm. Food. Look, we already have a couple of energy structures, so let's go for the resonance. We'll explore to here. And then let's also explore away. Get that tritium. So now we can start our energy production area. Not many great... You know what? We're not going to get that many people. Let's make you go far away. And we'll think about doing... Oh, I should have relocated you to like here. We're going to think about doing our energy sector here in the center. And then we can have 4 energy buildings in our capital. We could go for a happiness structure. Not really that keen on happiness right now. We don't have high demands on our populace. More drones, right? That's resource extraction. We are going to struggle to maintain happiness at this rate. But let's see if I care. Resource extraction. We don't mind the idea of settling a new hub either. So like right now we have a lava tube settlement. This one's a little bit too close to our starting one. But if we were to settle in another region, that would be totally okay by us. Even over here, perhaps. Because we have rovers that we can put down, right? So we just need to plant the city and then explore away. Actually, Tharsis may have been better. We're a little bit further explored over here. Let's do an exploration, canyon view. One of these could be a location for settlements. More trade hubs, more food. A lot of this is appealing. Flat plains. This is a -1 to live. And flat plains here. This is a 0 because it's so warm and nice. Let's potentially set this up as our next location. I'd love more red cards for building in the distance, basically. Also, we should consider exploring these 2 locations here to see if there's a resource extraction opportunity. So 2 out, and I think we need to bring in energy here in the short term. Let's bring in tritium first. And let's actually not get rid of our silicates because we need those. We'll export some water and some food. Alright, so new leader. I was told you could use the same leader bonuses, but there's no confirm button. Right? So I don't know what a commenter was talking about. They'll have to clarify when they see this one. They were saying that if you have a leader, you can keep the skills. You keep the specialization no matter what. I know that, but anyway. Water bonus. I think we go for the robot bonus because that's what we're doing. Increase your science for every 7 robots. That's a lot of robots, but still. A silicates bonus for energy built on the heights. I think we do that here. Yeah. It sucks because we were using our silicates to potentially improve another thing. But, c'est la vie. And then we do want to settle this flat plain. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. Well, there's no... I don't see any resource extraction nodes over there yet, but even getting the rover exploration, right? Like, it's pretty big. Let's go here. Geothermal, that's worth expanding to. So let's expand to here. Let's go in here. Found a city. There's some happiness locations near these natural wonders. Throw our rover down at the end of a line. 2 connections. Geothermal power. 2 energy per turn. And then connect up to here. Deep core mining. Love it. And also we want to connect to here and get another rover. But we could also go further out. Also, we have a connection left over here. So we could put the rover in the south just to come through this way. We could also take a negative penalty down here, but that's fine for now. So deep core takes 12 and 12. We have 5 energy production, which is kind of nice. Tritium coming in is good. A lot of the things we have happening are good. We just need more. We just need more. More food wouldn't be too bad either. I also would really like to have some terraforming occurring. Hard to say what's the best right now. I think the Marsha's the best because over here we have no radiation protection. So getting a Marsha would be actually like massive. Can we get more titanium? Let's explore here. Perhaps there's something. No, rocky plain. So this is all just meh. Again, not bad for the rover exploration center, but we already have one on that side, so perhaps up here would be well suited. Titanium is going up, not very quickly, but we want to keep bringing tritium and eventually silicates, so that's fine as well. Let's get the heat producing. Boy, I love heat. And more power plants. I like the ability to build all 4 of these slots, and this is just a power generation city. In which case, well, gee, we have like no science. Let's explore up to here. Rich soil. Good to know. Good to know. A lot of things you can do there, but 3 food is pretty wild. Well, this is kind of getting into a water area that's also really cold. So for resources, I'm interested. But other than that, I really don't want to go south that much. -5 happiness. Basically anywhere this turn. So let's not worry about that either. An exploration center. Alright, fine. We'll put you up here. And here. And you can explore. More tritium. And that gets us really close to everything we want. Not perfect. We also need tritium production, so maybe we do want to go up there. I'm not sure. I think we could stand to have a little bit of terraforming. I really would prefer tritium and titanium, so let's go down here. And now we're in like we're really running through here. So there's another power thing. We could spend 8 of our energy to get a little bit of atmosphere. Satellites. I need a lot of titanium. So let's just do a scan down here. Large titanium deposit. Don't mind. All we need now is a hyperloop. Where are you at, hyperloop? I can still perform my action. Wow. Let's grab this nearby science. Large meteorite. I don't like science production would be nice, but do we still need tritium? I don't know, man. I think that we stop exporting these bad boys, start exporting and importing some maybe titanium, because I'd like to get this nitrates thing constructed. We should also pick up some nitrates buildings. Food production that comes with happiness is pretty good. The other one I think was a power structure, which I should have considered more closely. This has negative associated with it. Nearby titanium is all I'm looking for. So that is a deep core mine. Let's go. So we are really, like, we got 3 production, and that gave us a bonus one. So we got 4 production there. And that is what we are going to start exporting for titanium. We don't have any food locations in here. This place is also producing lots of food. So let's, let's make New Nami a potential food sector. If we do get a synergy structure, we can put it in the center. Would like some more science production. These are not the buildings for us. We'll take this because long term we do want more research projects offered, but it's not immediately what I'm looking for. How close are we on the tritium? If we got 3 more, but we only have small piles of tritium, hard to guarantee that we'll get enough. Let's just continue exploring down here. Huh. We could also import science, which is not something I often consider. I think we'd rather import food for now, but science can definitely be on the radar. I think some terraforming is warranted. Really. I want to go with robotic ingenuity because +1 expansion site per robot. Like here we have 2 and here we have 2. So just 2 more connections is a flat building. But science is what we're lacking, so let's go with the ability to create some oxygen. And let's put a Marcia down for +9 happiness, get us closer to positive. Explore nearby, that's a crater. This location for a crater is really good as well. It doesn't have what we're looking for, like as far as resources are concerned. I really do think we need some tritium, which we could potentially find down here, because I'm worried about it all getting flooded up here. But I guess if we just never up the water, We'll be fine. There's a food structure that uses nitrates. Another crater. So this is where we're going to put in our food production in the future. So that's fine. I also really like the idea of just rushing down some silicates, because we are really close to our silicate requirement to get +1 energy. Oh, we had the thing. Let's lose 100 support, even though it's already touch and go. 1 silicate for every 3 mines is really good. 1, 2, 3 mines. So you go down. We're gonna need more robots in here, or population, one or the other. You keep exploring the north, and we need silicates from the south. We'll just take this nearby resource patch. Lots of mines potential down here off of this flat plains. +4 energy. Yeah, that's amazing. And we still have a build slot left before putting in more rovers. Let's put an exhaust processor. So, just quick review. We need a lot of water, a little bit of nitrates, a decent amount of silicates, a lot of titanium, and all 6 tritium. We have a large tritium that can get us 2, but we're gonna need more than that. Okay, we got Mine Lord here. Construct mines for cheaper. Incredibly powerful in this type of run. More food production would be nice, but we really do at this point need to bring in some science. Well, there is science in the far south, so let's explore. That got us up to 10. That's enough for the structure. So that's a lot. And that's also giving us some happiness, because they really like those structures. Okay, we see tritium here. Let's explore. This could be a good base. Flat plains. It's a little bit cold, but it's flat plains, and it has the nitrates, the tritium, the silicates. A lot of what we already have, unfortunately. Let's keep exploring nearby. This quantum data center will really help our science improve. We need a lot of silicates to make it happen. Let's keep exploring near this flat plains. And let's import the silicates, since the silicates will lead to us having more data. More, like, oxygen is fine. Science and we're not really terraforming. 11 titanium for a bunch of connections is really powerful. Always a fan. Just do the nearby resources. We do have enough food and water to expand. Is this somewhere that we want to be? It's got water, it's got silicates, it's got tritium. It needs a bus station. It's not very happy. I'm kind of talking myself into it and out of it. Like, the large mine over here makes me wonder if it's better to just build out of here, but these are both -1 locations, and right now we're at -28 happiness, which is not a big deal, but, like, it'll get bad. It'll get bad quickly. I don't want this lab. It costs science, and it gives us a bonus that I'm not interested in. 5 turns. All right, 3 turns to go to here. Just explore. It's fine. What are you saying? Flat plains again? Rocky plains. Is this a better spot? -1. A lot of fertile soil. Some natural sites. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. It's not immediately apparent where we should be. This spot has the tritium nearby, though. That's enough. That's enough for me to consider it a good location. So, expand up. That's a tritium mine. Large meteorite would give us a whole bunch of silicates. And we can also get our silicate production up. So now we must be close. And instead of importing silicates at this point, let's start building the space mirrors, because that'll help us heat the planet to the next level. We go for a science thing, but I think we're better... Like, long term, we'll have lots of materials, as opposed to more space projects. So that'll be good. I do want more projects offered to me, so a research center is very appealing. And let's keep... This is a cold area, not really that interested. This could be a big mine. A gigantic... Alright, let's expand to that as fast as possible. We need more population is the worst thing. Like, that's what I'm feeling the most right now. But we also need the population to be happy. So, like, I need homesteads, and I need spaceport. And I need more connections, because I gotta get to this. Let's start with the transports, because that's actually, like, pretty amazing. And let's go get some tritium real quick. We'll even go far. We have lots of energy, so we can kind of explore wherever. And next turn we'll have enough. And the problem with getting our expansions from doing the road paver is that the 11 titanium, like, we need 9 just to build the structure. So we would be out of titanium had we done it that way. More tritium just to be safe. Then you are going to get a happiness to the city because it's adjacent, which we like. We need a project for housing. These are not projects for housing. Project for happiness is good, but let's get another data center down. And I'm going to overwrite this structure in case we get a science boosting one. And we have a lot of connections, so let's get more science. And more happiness. A lava tube. Okay, but the lava tube's in a -3 location. Good to know. Huh. Trade routes aren't set. Oh yeah, we got 2 more trade routes. That's gonna help. Though we do need more silicates. More research, more comfort of living, more bacteria spreaders. Not sure that I'm keen on any of them. More robots actually is amazing. It's what we needed. Because that gets us 2 more connections. We'll become less happy and get a deep core mine. And we'll become less happy again and get an aquifer. But I need a little bit of titanium for that. So explore mineral cavern. 2 more titanium. It's a little too far. It's like a bridge too far. Let's potentially service that. I don't know. Maybe we'll make this lava tube settlement a thing. Maybe we won't. You can overwrite this and get a bacterial spreader. And let's start getting... Let's get the oxygen up first, just because it's only going to be 10 turns away if I do that. Then here, a courthouse, a telescope, I guess. We have a lot of, like, high plateaus that aren't really required. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. A lot of yeses. This here, the train station is 2 distance away. And that is, as much as I want the rovers and the population, 2 distance away gets this settlement all the way to the mineral cavern and like to the nitrates and like to anything else I really care for. So we need silicates. We're unfortunately shipping a lot of silicates out right now, but that's fine. We want the heat to come up pretty badly. 40 ocean is not actually that helpful to us. How much water do we have? We do have a lot of water. I think we double down on water things. Think tank, condominium. And then Montevideo here. Like, let's solve our happiness issues by putting in a happiness thing and a happiness thing. And now we still need silicates. In fact, we're going to export, import, export. Oh, not this one. This one. We'll even export a titanium. Just because we have the quick access to trading it. So that's helping a lot. We have the connectivity to go into a negative location because of that population. I'm not keen on that. We only have 2 people that live here, though, so a canyon view is pretty expensive for what it gives. What about more silicates? Do we see a big resource of it? I see a couple of small ones. Ah, there's a big one. We can scan to there. That's 6. If we found another big one for 6 more, then we would have been good to go. But all I'm seeing are tiny trace amounts. So let's just scan to here. Close. This would produce a lot of science for us. Let's take the negative happiness hit and get a science structure that's going to be happier next round. Honestly, hope for extra happiness could keep us in the game. Whereas power boost and drone hubs are so convenient for us. I think the extra happiness every 8 buildings. Okay, never mind. We're going drone hubs here. And we're going another space project that causes happiness, I think. Because we could really use it. Alright, now who's miserable? Like, you're at -1 heat. You're at -1 heat. You're at 0 heat. In Montevideo, we have 2 people living there. I think that's the most. So let's just increase the heat level of Montevideo and globally. So it actually came up 2 levels. It was at -1, now it's +1. So now people are at normal happiness, like at +2. +2 up here, and this should be +1. Nice. Let us get more silicates. We need more silicates. There were some in the south. There was also one with science in the north. Let's do that one. We're close to where we want to be. Let's stop exporting. Well, we'll export water for one of it. And then everything else we're going to put into making our space habitat a little bit happier. Because we really could use a little bit of happiness just to float us. A Marsquake, you don't say. So that got damaged? Anything else? Yes. No other damaged structures, it doesn't seem. Alright. Montevideo, you're gonna get a beautiful station of the bus, of the train. So now you can expand very far. Mineral Cavern, it costs us support to do it, but bam, there's the titanium. And I think that's 6 out of 6 on the titanium scale. We love to see that. As far as projects go, I think more robots is actually the key here. More population could be good as well, though. But I think the next thing we need to do is probably expand to a location that has resources for extraction. We need to get tritium after all. Let's explore up here. There's just very few settlement areas up there with the tritium. Down here we have a little bit of tritium. We need some more nitrates as well. There could be something here worth exploiting as well. No. So, to here for a mine. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could get all the way to this titanium deposit. We don't need titanium, though. So let's hold back. Yeah, okay. We don't have any water, and we don't plan on getting water. I mean, I really like rovers. But we'll get MarsNet as a space project. Our population on the planet is not that high, but that's fine. Let's come down here. Is there? Yes, there's a tritium deposit. Let's scan next to it there. Nitrates. We do need some nitrates. We do need some silicates, which we have. Okay, so this is probably worth slapping something down on. We don't have the titanium we need, so we'll wait till next turn. What's the happiness here? Yeah, -2, because it's awful. Sandstorm. Okay. I don't love any of these, but an oxygen factory just helps the happiness in the long term. This should be really easy to fix. 2 titanium. And we can start on this bad boy as well. Perfect. Okay. Scan, exploration. Might as well go nearby. Oh. And then, yeah, we need tritium. And if we can't find the tritium, we're gonna find the tritium. Alright, found the city. You're gonna be +1 happiness. Then we throw down some rovers. And we still don't actually have enough titanium, unfortunately. So I did that around early. Space crash. Alright, -2 happiness per trade route with Earth for the next little bit. That's uncool. Though, I'm pretty sure it's easy for us to just nix that. Like, we don't need it. Alright, large tritium. A mine down here. We need more titanium. Titanium, as always, is king. And we do need... Let's get more projects offered to us. And let's take a happiness penalty for that nitrates. So, it's only turn 35. Usually you target 50 to 60 turns to get the gold medal. We've got nitrates completely done. Tritium or titanium completely done. So we're really just focused on getting some silicates, which is not too bad. The tritium and water. Now water is the most sensitive resource we can go for. Let's get another bacterial spreader, because I know that we have connections that we can use here. Yeah, it's fine. So that's a bacterial spreader. This one can be aimed at the heat, because otherwise the heat's not coming up. Show me sandstorm. Wow, we are getting hit hard, but we have a lot of food on standby, which is nice. Another bus station. We get 2 projects here, so I like that and this terraforming thing. So a little bit of terraforming over here. And a bus station would prevent the happiness loss. Is there anything down here worth picking up? We don't need more nitrates. And that's a rocky plain. Still, preventing the happiness loss is probably good enough to warrant just putting a connection down to here. We negated 1 happiness loss and picked up another. I don't think we need more nitrates, to be honest. We could get a happiness in this city. We only have 1 population, though, so it'd only be 1 happiness. Not that keen on it. Let's start looking for water. We don't need more power. We could take more food. I think our bread basket's up here. Yeah, okay. And we can put a happiness structure so that it hits 2 people. Alright, let's talk water. Where is the water at? Up here with the tritium, maybe? Looks like there's some at the east. Let's explore Arabia here. Water, aquifer, love it. So all through there is good. Oxygen levels up. Rovers are important. More card choice is also important. Let's throw the card choice down. And sure, rocky plains. And you expand towards the water. Is this a bigger aquifer? No, it's a normal one. Perhaps a lava tube? We're starting to have a chance here. Not that we didn't have a chance before, but it's starting to look good. Another microbe here soon. Space project completing. I do not mind more trade routes. I don't mind more happiness structures. I think I'd rather just have the rovers, though. So we enable this. We connect you here. That gets you another quality of life and more trade routes. This lava tube settlement. Let's start exploring around it. Sandstones. Aquifer. Okay, so this is high on our list. We just need the food, which we're getting. We have all these nitrates. Let's bring in some water. Let's bring in some silicates. Let's bring in some water and some silicates. We're just balancing our economy using the trade. Now, it's getting us a lot of negative happiness, but see if I care. I do a little bit. All right, here's connections. So now, lava tube settlement. We found this city. I'm going to go here. Port-au-Prince. Connections. To here and to here. That's a mine and a mine. That gets our water up to 4. Go in. We give it some more rovers. Connecting up to here. That's a mine. And for happiness sakes, let's get the guided tour. Destroy some things over here and throw a happiness structure down. Now we could use more titanium. So let's bring in the titanium here. And again, balancing our economy. Not sure what we care for here. A little bit of happiness isn't awful, but it's just not required. So let's get another trade route. Space Jesus is pretty great because every space project you're gonna get some happiness. More terraforming in case we're stuck in this game for the long run could be nice, but so is the exploration. We can get titanium production for these microbes. Let's do that. That's a little bit more meaningful. Yes. Maybe? Let's get the exploration site. Port-au-Prince. You get a happiness rover structure. You get a terraforming. And then here you get a... Oh, you don't have enough titanium because I spent it. There's a little bit of titanium down there. I don't think there's any big titanium locations left, unfortunately. But we'll try for one over here. 3 titanium? Oh, 1 shy. This could have the tritium we need, though. More food and stuff. Interesting. Happiness up here. I hope nobody minds that I call it happiness instead of support. Because I can see that maybe bugging some people. We need tritium. Let's explore here, perhaps. That is a tritium deposit. So let's look. We need 3 more tritium. Explore nearby. Not quite. More rovers not available. In that case, we'll take more terraforming. We don't need more nitrates, do we? No, we don't. I'll take population as a stand-in for robots. And then, yeah, more terraforming. Again, not that we need it. It's just stabilizing the happiness so that we're not, we don't have a risk of falling below. We could place those rabbits, but I really don't care. It's not on the critical path, you know? Let's explore down here. More tritium, please? No. Okay, well, we do need more tritium. And it's up here, but there's no settlements nearby. Annoying. Alright, more rovers. Again, our science goes up every time we get so many of them, so that's kind of fun, too. But a mine down here... followed by a trade route location. And I think we just keep exporting our nitrates and bringing in titanium because that's fine. We can still get a project. More exploration. We can even build it right away. Let's just build it right away and get more exploration happening. Because the most important thing for us to do right now is to find aquifers and tritium deposits. Right, we need 2 of each. Oh, we also need 2 silicates. I've not been focused on finding silicate. An expansion hub. That is something. And more cards is probably the other thing we want to grab. Now... Where is it at? Where are we feeling? Where are we vibing for the silicates and water and tritium? Over here, perhaps? Over here? Oh, yeah, that is a crater. We could re-expand. But it's also within bus range of 2, so Port-au-Prince would expand just as quickly. New research project. Let's get more research offered to us. We could build a igloo. It wouldn't get the bonus from being insulated unless we built it down like here or something. But these locations don't need it. Well, wasn't there a silicate nearby? It's rich soil. Large meteorite. Yeah, just not what we're looking for. We do need to pick up the pace here, though. I mean, more research projects until we get what we need. Silicate, 1 for every 3 mines. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My word, we did it. All right, so we don't need silicates anymore. It was good to forget about them. Now we can explore. We need aquifers, right? How much water do we need? We're close. We're just not there. What's in this location? We're so close. Like, if you think about it, right now, I could build an igloo, put it out, do an expansion site, and hoover up a whole bunch of space. Right? Like, up to here, take these 3 tiles. We just can't quite get the water and the tritium in one go. But that is all we need. We did it. We got the hyperloop. Therefore, we win. We just need to locate the last aquifer, right? So Port-au-Prince, you now have 1 billion connections. What's here? What is here? Okay, so we connect up into here. We put the expansion hub down. That gets us the tritium mine. Then we expand through to here. And we're actually going to have negative. No, we're not going to have negative. So pit mine. That's for 2 tritium. Oh, my lord. Oh, my word. We did it in 46. Baby. Oh, my lord. A large. Oh, my lord. I thought we were 2 water away, so I'm a little bit confused on how we got our water up. Port-au-Prince has 4 of it. 1, 2. 4, yeah. Oh yeah, 1, 2, there, and there. Hyperloop! That was impressive. We love that. Gold medal. Oh man. Like, that was so fast. Like, I know that, like, the video still took 50 minutes, which seems like a long time. But, like, Red Path, let's look. We just did it in 46 turns to get every production up by 6. Back in the day, we got them up by 4 each for 36 turns, 42 to get it up by 5, and then another 52 to get it up by 6. This time we got it up by 6 in 46 turns while adhering to elevated instead of high requirements. Next turn we have to go to 7 with idealistic, so it's a double jump up, which is interesting. But, like, my word, like, we done it. We done it. We're amazing. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.